Good morning, Junkyard. Good morning, everybody. We're making money. We got ads. I don't know if you got a universal 360 dash camera or whatever on your thing. It says right now I'm watching it on my phone. It says it's sponsored. I didn't sponsor the Dash 360, and I don't know very many people that can afford it at $500 for the camera. Oh, look what you did. Yeah, flip the cupcake. We'll flip that one back over. I had a hard time decorating them for you. Did he buy you lunch? Hopefully he bought you lunch. The Easy Mart, yeah. Your car or his? Your truck or his vehicle? We need to know all the particulars here, Junkyard. Did he pay for the gas? Did you let him ride inside the cab? This is all diesels, yeah. Well, today is the 24th anniversary of the downing of the World Trade Centers, the planes hitting the World Trade Centers, and the alleged plane hitting the Pentagon. A plane ditching itself in the field in Pennsylvania. You got to come up in 40 seconds. Now just hold on for a minute. What if the plane that hit the Pentagon was a missile and there was no such plane that hit the Pentagon? Yet that flight was recorded and people boarded that plane. Where'd those people go? What happened to those people? Allegedly. The people that supposedly were in the planes that hit the World Trade Centers, they're saying those weren't really the planes that left the airport. What happened to them people? Don't trust them. Yeah, I know. They wouldn't lie. You know what? They didn't lie. They didn't lie up until they shot JFK. Well, they might not have told the exact truth all the time, but they didn't. They weren't complete liars like they are now, or were. So it's a sad day. Yesterday, Charlie Kirk was assassinated. 31 years old, a young man, just a kid, a young man. I wonder who they're going to go after next. Ben Shapiro, he's just a kid. I think he's 33 or something like that. Let me see. '41. He's 41. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was on Fox with Charlie Hurt. He was on Fox with um, I think he was on the morning show or whatever. Kathy had never heard of him until I told her about him, and she said that is so sad. She watched videos of him, and I liked him. I mean, the guy was smart. He was more intelligent than I bet 95% of the country, and he wasn't college educated. And and I think actually college education dumbs you down, but and he probably never even knew it hit him. There's a few videos out there, man, and you can really see what happened. It's a shame. Good morning, cute kitty. I didn't do too much on the trailer yesterday. I I cut that 2x8. I cut it down to length, and then I had to rip about 3/4 of an inch off of the side of it. So I got that done. Our son got home early, so I had him put the self-tapping screws into it and mount it into the trailer. I'm reconfiguring the lights on the back. I want to run to. It has a round bar that runs all the way around the trailer on the top, and where I cut the other stuff off, it's got a few jagged edges on it, and I don't want to spend $10 on a grinding disc and grind it all down. So I'm thinking about just buying a few of those pool noodles. If I buy the grinding disc and grind it down, I'm probably going to spend 3 or 4 hours grinding to grind all that sharp edges off of it. And then I'm going to get some other places and grind some more. So instead of doing that, I think about going to Dollar Tree and buying some pool noodles. Getting the same color. I was thinking about the fluorescent green. That way it actually, you'll be able to see it. And run them all the way around the top rail and tape them in with some, good electrical tape or something like that so that they can't come off. You making oatmeal? It was terrible, Q Kitty. Yeah. I could duct tape them. It wasn't senseless. They seen the guy on the roof. Now, why didn't somebody call the cops? There's a picture of the guy on the roof. There's video of the guy on the roof. They are slow learners. Everybody would rather video stuff than call somebody. Well, if I take my phone and call them, I'll lose video. No, I don't know what to do. There's probably 10,000 videos out there about it. Yeah, since yesterday. And there was a few people that posted the video, or there's a person that posted the video the day before, and see if I can bring it up. It says, Charles James Kirk, Mr. College Dropout, does not know what's coming tomorrow. Be ready. This isn't a threat, it's a promise. This was posted day before yesterday. Suki and Coco. I don't know if that's um and then there's like 145 comments on people asking this guy where he was or this person where they were at 2 o'clock. So evidently this guy knew what was going to happen, or he's just a hell of a predictor. I don't think it was an AR. I think it was a Henry. Yeah, it did. It had a hell of a crack to it. We'll probably never know. This is probably going to be sort of like the Lee Harvey Oswald, the Patsy. I think I got to run to Harbor Freight. I got to check out there in the garage for the size tires that are on our grandson's tricycle. So those rear tires that are on the tricycle, it's a big trike. It's got the big front wheel on it. They're all aired up tires. I think I'm going to have to go buy tubes for his tires that belong on his bike and put tubes in those because I can't get the bead to seal for some reason. And I need to take my tires back off his trike and put them on my dolly because we got that event coming up and I want to use that dolly to, load up boxes and stuff on the trailer and take them off, which would be a lot easier for me. I have 4, I think, regular dollies, but they got hard wheels on them. A couple of them are appliance dollies with straps and stuff, but I'd rather have a pneumatic tire because you're going to be out there in the grass and stuff. So. And I was looking. They do have small enough inner tubes there, so that I just got to see if it's going to take a straight valve or a bent one. I think it's a straight valve. I know. They know tires. Yeah. Bananas in there. Got an ad coming up in 42 seconds. Well, ain't very many people talking it today. 10 people watching, 2 people talking. I appreciate the views. A little crowd participation would be nice. It doesn't seem like it's been 24 years ago today that that the attacks happened, does it? Right. Morning, Square Table. You're right. I was in my 40s. Yeah, I was 38. Yeah, I'm sorry. 24 years ago, yeah, I was 38. No, I've been married. We have been married since 1983. Yeah, I remember Pearl Harbor. Yeah. Back in WWII. It is 50 degrees in the big city. We're making money. Yep, Tippy Canoe and Tyler too. You ever seen that? If you've never seen it, watch the movie Turk 182. That was a challenge. That was a challenge. No. We're going to have to turn on the heater sooner or later. We still have the air conditioners running right now. We don't. I just got them on the fans, but.
Yeah. Will be there in about 7 minutes.
Say hi, Junkyard.
Hi, Junkyard. Your what hurts?
So we got I got this air conditioner running over here, it's just a fan. Um, yeah. So that's right. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. It's Five Shot Thursday. Huh. I did. It didn't take very long. And Napoleon, what a piece of cake that shrimp. Now Genghis, that's a different story. He took a while. Yeah, I know. I tell you what, I can remember when I was little, when I started building the Chinese wall. I thought I'd never get it done. I just kept singing, I'm going to put it in there one brick at a time, and I'm really going to make it fine. Yeah. You hit 4 hours. Yeah, that wall works great. No. The funny thing about it, that wall, if you look at the wall, they say the wall was built to protect China from invaders. But if you look at the wall, all the lookout windows or where the openings are facing inwards towards China. Was it to keep something out of China or was it to keep something in China? Just saying. So anything going on today?
First of all, it wasn't even at the door. It was talking about spinning.
The bell chime, so or the ring.
I decided to walk back here.
I know. Welcome back. Well, thank you. I do know what's wrong with this. I gotta recall them again. I called them the other day at the internet and was talking to them, and they run a diagnostics, and they told me my firmware, there was a glitch in the firmware on the internet, and that I needed to shut down my internet and stay on the line with them. Well, I couldn't do it right then, so they told me whenever I had the convenience to do it then. So I'm gonna have to do it today because this is getting ridiculous. It does. Well, good luck at the soccer game. And remember, don't be high checking anybody either. You know. So, that's all I got planned for today. Hopefully, I get it all done. Um, Welcome back. Sometimes I'm just beyond words anymore. Your grandson, yeah. Uh, Kathy bought some sausage patties from Aldi's. Breakfast sausage patties. And I made some the other day, and I made us each a bagel sandwich for breakfast. And when we got, after breakfast was over, I ate my bagel sandwich, but I only ate 3/4 of a sausage patty, and then I pulled that off in the sandwich and just ate the sandwich. It was sausage, egg, and cheese bagel, and I said I didn't like that sausage. Did you? No. Well, we got like 3/4 of a bag of sausage patties in the refrigerator from Aldi's freezer, excuse me. But I I prefer the great the great value ones from Walmart in the big blue bag. I think they taste a lot better. I think they're better than Jimmy Dean's actually. Jimmy Dean's are doing something to theirs now that um, Kyler can't hardly eat them because they got them so damn hot. They're putting too much hot spices in there. He used to love them, but he says they're just they're hot. And I understand because I ate one the other day and said, man, this thing does got a lot of heat in it. And it's supposed to be original. Yeah, yeah. But you get the blue bag. We're making money. You get the blue bag, and it's pork sausage, and it really does taste good. They're nice, big. They're not very thick, but they're not thin either. But they're the size of a bagel. Good morning, Calvin. The pork patty. Oh, first time I ever used them, I did an auction with them, and some guy come up to me and says, "Man, that was a good sausage sandwich. What kind of sausage is that?" I said, "You wouldn't believe me if I told you." Well, try me. I said, "Great value from Walmart. Comes in a blue bag." He said, "You're kidding." I said, "No." Yeah, that's exactly what it tastes like with a pork burger. Oh, and they're not. They're probably half, 3/4 of the size of a regular pork sausage that you get from the Great Value. Same thickness. So I think they're made for biscuits. It's gonna be a rough day. Yeah, you can't find all pork hot dogs. It's pork, beef, and chicken. They used to be all pork, and then they used to be all beef. Well, now they're pork, beef, and chicken, or all beef. Huh? Let me see. Hmm. Um, yeah, they do sell them, but they're hard to find. Oh, oh yeah. Did you see that trailer I sent you? Open carry? Yeah, the real meat. Yeah. Ain't you ever had an Impossible dog? You know, made out of spinach and soybeans. Well, buy one, you cheap ass. That trailer would be big enough for that trailer would be big enough for all your tractors. And you'd even have, a space in there where you could work on it if you had to. I could buy a new van if I wanted to. I prefer not to spend or make payments on stuff. It's 40 foot long. It's big enough to work on stuff in there. Oh, 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 uh, ouch. Yeah, you tell him, Kathy. Good morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever today. Okay, it's 40 foot long. You could put two up at the deck, and you could go two wide, the 34 foot or whatever that's left. Go in there and put a rack so you can double stack them. They blurred your vision? Yeah. That's right. It's 6 o'clock for you. It's 7 o'clock for me. Yeah. Well, you're always wanting something else. Thought that was a good deal at 20 grand for as big as that trailer was. Hmm. Oh. Where'd you say that tractor show was at? Grab one. Grab that one. No. Over there, where next to the one that's open. Yeah. And put the lid down. Why would you grab one from in the center when there was one that had an open slot next to it? $99 and then okay. Is that all weekend? Friday and Saturday, okay. Are you pulling the tractor Saturday or Sunday? Oh, well, I was kind of wanting to go up there and watch you pull a tractor. I didn't know what kind of rigging you was going to use, but I'd pay to see that. Yeah. We get at the Antique Tractor Club, they get um, a guy from Oklahoma. I can't remember where he's from, but he drives a pickup there, and it's a nice pickup. It's an older one, but it's for some kind of, I think it's for oil rigs or something. I don't know. Um, next time I see it, I'll have to remember the name of it. That's right. I'm guessing probably 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock on Saturday. I'll have to see if my schedule will let me show up. You know, if my schedule will let me show up, I'll probably be up there. And 99 and Ransom ain't that far. Probably should go to the Hillsdale auction Saturday morning first. Maybe I'd pick me up a nice, MTD or something like that. Then I can drive that around at that tractor show. Show everybody a true tractor. Mm-hmm. Some quality workmanship, quality machine. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Y'all have a blessed day and be careful.